welcome to the last lesson of the course. In this lesson, we'll be learning about editing your photos using the Adobe Lightroom app. So Lightroom is a free, powerful photo editor that empowers your photography, helping you capture and edit stunning photos. And today, you'll learn how to use all of its free features. Now, this lesson is actually split up into two parts. The first one being about how to use the Lightroom mobile app, and the second part is all about Lightroom presets, which we'll get into later. Alright, so if you haven't already, download the Lightroom app. Now once you do, it's going to ask you to create an Adobe account. It doesn't cost anything, so just go ahead and make an account and you will get logged into Adobe. So to actually import a photo, we're just going to go over here, go ahead and pick your photo and just hit that little check and it's uploaded. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick the photo. And just so you know that the tools with the blue icons on it actually are premium features that do require a paid upgrade. Now if you really get into using this app and you love it, it's worth it down the line, but just note that it's not essential to create amazing edits. Now I'm going to go into Light. This is the best place to start really fixing up any issues with your photo. Now the first thing I always do is bring the highlights down and bring the shadows up. What this does is just evens all the tones in your image. Next up, I'm going to bring down the whites because there still is a lot of brightness happening in this image, and we're going to bring down the blacks. This is actually going to make the dark tones much darker in the image. So next I'm going to go over to the color panel, and in the color panel you can either make the image warmer or cooler, and this just totally depends on personal preference and the type of image you want to create. And now you can head over to the color mix, and this is going to give you specific colors that you want it to change. So for instance, I'll just go for green. Because there's a lot of green in the background, I can take the saturation out of the green, or I can make it super saturated. And you can see the difference happening there. So if I didn't want so much color in the background, I could bring that saturation down a little bit. And you can do the same for every color. Next, you can adjust the details of the photos by adjusting the texture, clarity, and dehaze tools. These tools contrast the midtones in the photos and typically bring out more detail in your shots. However, sliding the clarity and texture to the left gives you that more dreamy and glowy type feel. So one last thing I'll show you that's actually a pretty cool feature. So say I liked all these edits that I did, but I want to see them on another photo. I just have to go back to my library, add in the photo I want to check out. I'll go with that one. And you can go over to the end here and just hit Previous All. This puts all those adjustments onto your new photo. So you can actually go through a bunch of photos and put the same style of editing on them. So this feature is similar to the concept of presets, which moves us along to our second part of the video. So what is a Lightroom preset? A Lightroom preset is essentially a group of custom settings that have been designed with the Lightroom software. And over all the years of editing, practicing, and trying to build a style, we're able to save the settings we put on a photo as a preset, take those settings and put them on other photos. This is especially useful for keeping a consistent style, speeding up our editing process, and also to be able to share our style with other people. So now I'm going to share a clip with you from a channel called The Preset Factory and show you how you can download any presets that you'd like on your iPhone. On your downloads page, press on the name of the preset pack to download the .zip. Once the file is downloaded, press on the button in the top right hand corner and press it on the download to open the Files app. From here, you simply press on the .zip file to extract the contents. And inside the extracted folder, you'll find all the DNG files which contain our presets. Once you've unzipped the files onto your phone, open the Lightroom mobile app, and in your library, click on the plus icon to create a new folder and name the folder Presets. Open the folder and press on the button to create an album. You want to name this album the name of the preset pack, plus DNGs. This is what we're going to put the extracted DNG files into. Now open the album and press on the Add button in the bottom right hand corners and choose Add Photos from Files. Now navigate to the folder on your phone where you've unzipped the DNG and select all of them. Press open, and now we want to create our present from these DNGs, so you want to open one of the DNGs up. Press on the three buttons in the top right hand corner and choose Create Preset. Name your preset after the name of the DNG image. So for example, this is Earth Tones 1. And under the preset group, we want to create a new preset group and name it after the name of our preset pack. This is where we're going to save the rest of our presets too. Once you're done, press on the tick icon, and there's a few settings we don't want to include in our preset. So press on the light tab and uncheck exposure. And I'll go back and press on the color tab and uncheck white balance. Then go back and now finish creating the preset. Click on the tick on the top right and the preset will be created. Now we want to do this for all the DNGs that we've imported and make sure to put them in the same preset group. Once we've done that, we want to go back to our albums, open up an image, scroll to the toolbar over to the presets, and you'll see all of the presets that you've saved. So all the presets that you saved are available in their new folder, and simply press on the preset to apply it to your image. Alright, so that concludes the last lesson of this iPhone photography course. I really hope that you've enjoyed this course that I designed specifically for people like you who want to enhance their photography skills and learn more about how to gain control of their iPhone camera. This all started out as a personal project for school, but ended up being so much more than that. Photography has always been a creative passion of mine, and the reason I made this course was to help people on their journey of learning photography, because since I personally had trouble accessing resources and information when I was exploring the topic. If you enjoyed this course or have any feedback for me, feel free to message me on my Instagram. I'll put it somewhere over here, and I'll be more than happy to read the messages. And if you haven't already, please make sure to share this course and website with friends and family who are also interested in photography. And as always, have a wonderful day.